Hi, this is Joe McNally for AdoramaTV, and in this segment we're going to talk about scale and how to show how big or how small something is.
AdoramaTV presents Photo on the Go with Joe McNally, where you'll go behind the scenes to see how great photos are made.
So scale is harder to indicate than you might think about. I had an assignment for Sports Illustrated many years ago to show the biggest guys in the NFL, the offensive linemen. And I was really kind of stumped for a while, like, how do you do that? How do you show how big someone is, reference them against something? Or if you just show, especially with a wide angle lens, how can you really sort out the exact size of something? Because a wide angle lens gets the whole world in focus, and it encompasses a wide field of frame, and it throws things away and it distorts things. So behind me is a kind of an average tourist picture of Mesa Arch, which is a place that's visited by millions of people, and millions of people have this photograph. And it's nice, it's a nice enough early morning shot of Mesa Arch. But from that picture, can you tell how big Mesa Arch is? Probably not. You look at it and say, wow, this could be an enormous rock structure. It's not. It could kind of sort of fit in this room, really. It's not that overly big. Now, the picture of Mesa Arch that was over my shoulder a minute ago, I shot with a 14-24, okay? Really wonderful zoom lens, 14-24 f2.8. I shot it at 14 millimeters, which is the widest possible throw on this lens. And, it makes for a nice photograph, no two ways about it, but it doesn't provide a tremendous amount of information as to the scale of the events that I'm looking at. However, the picture that's over my shoulder now is shot with basically the same type of lens. It's an extremely wide lens, but what's the reference point? How can you tell that this is a big satellite dish? Well, I got a person in there. People have a relationship with people. People like to see pictures of other people. And it's a wonderful way of showing someone who's not there with you exactly how massive this structure is. In this instance, what I did was I shot from the edge of the satellite dish. Let's look kind of an overhead view here, okay? And my camera position is right on the edge, okay? This was not a fun job, okay? Lots of tarantulas, Gila monsters, and all sorts of stuff out there in the desert, and I'm perched on the edge of this satellite dish. I don't recall if I had a safety belt. I don't think I did. That was probably a bad move on my part. And there's the structure, okay? And there's another structure kind of on top of it, some equipment, and what I did was I hid a 2400 watt second pack behind that structure so you can't see it, and it bangs straight down, okay? And the hatch that's open here and my assistant, okay, are right there, and it creates a pool of light that defines the interior of the entire satellite dish. In the distance, I also lit other satellite dishes that are out there, okay, heading this way, okay, off the frame, because I wanted a sense of distance to the photograph. This is the province of big lights. For this, I use things like a 2400 watt second pack. This is a Profoto Acute, incredibly dependable unit, big pop of light. It's the type of thing that if you need that one explosion of light and big coverage and big f-stop, this is the type of pack that you need to go with. It's plugged into electricity, and it has just, an enormous power to control, shape, subdue whatever kind of lighting condition you're confronting. Hi, Joe McNally here for Adorama. Be sure to check out Adorama's latest contests to win prizes. So a couple things covered in this particular segment. Very quickly, sense of scale. Put someone in the picture. And also, if you need, on occasion, and you do need this every once in a while, is like you're confronted with this large item or large structure, a big pop of light is the way to go. And for those, I rely on Profoto Acutes, 2400 watt second units. One pop of light defines that entire area that I'm looking at. And of course, placing a person in the middle of it does give the sense of scale that is good information for your viewer. This is Joe McNally for AdoramaTV, and this segment has been about showing scale photographically with a wide-angle lens.
Do Do you want great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.